Am I the a-hole for not protecting my stepmother's reputation when the neighbor asked about their history? My 16th birthday is coming up soon. I want to celebrate it with my mom and siblings on the actual day. But my dad asked if I could come to his place instead to celebrate both my birthday and his housewarming party. I didn't want to go. I'm not on good terms with my dad or his wife and new kids, but because of the custody agreement, I have to spend some weekends with him. My stepmom is someone who tries too hard to please everyone. She's always bragging about her lifestyle and carries herself in a really condescending way. My parents divorced when I was 7, while my mom was going through chemotherapy for stage 3 breast cancer. My dad had an affair while she was in the hospital. He said it was due to the stress of looking after us and that he needed female comfort, whatever the hell that means. They tried to fix things after, but it never worked. My dad wouldn't stop seeing my now stepmom, who was one of my mom's coworkers. That was the biggest betrayal. My mom worked in a small business where everyone was like family. Her coworkers visited often and brought us little gifts. My stepmom was one of them, and then she became the other woman. My dad married her 9 years ago, but I've never had a relationship with either of them. I just can't. At the housewarming party, one of the neighbors came up to me and asked how I felt about having a stepmom in a blended family. She said her daughter was struggling with something similar. I just told her the truth, that I don't view them as family because their affair broke everything. She looked shocked, and my stepmom went bright red and started stuttering, saying there was no overlap and that I was just young and confused. She locked herself in her room crying. After the party ended, my dad screamed at me, saying I'm so hard to love and that I'm bitter. I told him I feel the same way. I tried to pretend it didn't hurt, but it did. It really did. My own father told me I'm hard to love. I always knew deep down that he loves his new family more, but hearing him say it out loud was a punch to the gut. Now my stepmom says if I keep coming over, she'll stop spending weekends with my dad and take the kids away. My dad called my mom and asked if I could just stop coming over altogether. My stepmom also refuses to leave the house, saying she's humiliated and can't face the neighbors anymore. It's a tight-knit area and people talk. So yeah, I know what I said was blunt. I know it wasn't the best time or place, but I'm tired of acting like everything is fine when it's not. I'm tired of being told to pretend for their comfort when no one ever cared about mine. I'm just wondering, does this make me the AH? Because what they did to my mom and me was 100 times worse.